And a big warm congrats for you, suNny. That's the first win on the board. I would guess, though, that was a bit too close for you.
Yeah, it was a bit too close, but I don't know. We've had some big problems here, especially against North and SK, to play our own game. I don't know why. Maybe it's hesitating because we are still a bit scared to win the games and so on. But I hope this win now, when we came back after really bad T side on Mirage, I hope that this will grow the balls what we need to win some games here.
Good stuff. I mean, we've seen you play over the last couple of months. We've been very excited to watch you and see you guys grow as a team and obviously get to the obviously. So what do you go through and what do you talk about during a match like that where you're so far behind in the match and you've got to pull it all the way back?
Actually, I think that obviously it's our POV, and Vega will be Vega have different thoughts about it. But I don't know exactly what we even tried to do as T side. It felt like that there was no clue. We were just smoking middle at 1 minute and rushing A without nature. That's something what Vega is hoping for. And in every time out, we kind of I don't know. We talk bits screaming and talk to each other that what the people we are trying to even do. It was just almost like a big choke for team history so far. But yeah, when we won the pistol round, we kind of knew that now we're just gonna steamroll them after this. Right. And then Innocent stepped up and Crystal stepped up, and Aegis and me, we had rounds, and yes, except the last round. So it was just everyone just knew that now we're gonna do it. It's now or never.
Yeah, I mean, do you feel like you're playing differently from the qualifiers and from the minor?
Yeah, sometimes. Obviously, we can't use exactly the same stuff if even someone have checked even one game of us. But I think we are just thinking too much what we should do, and so because CS is after all really simple stuff. So
Moses and Sponge are alongside. I'm sure they've got questions as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to know, were you guys prepared for kind of that all-out aggression that Vega came out with on their CT side? I mean, you guys got caught off guard by it a couple times, and it seemed to persist throughout the half. What's it like playing against so much? You're always being challenged. You're when you're trying to do things, they're always initiating some kind of a fight. Were you expecting that to happen in this match?
Yes, yeah, we expected it, and actually, before major qualifiers, we practiced a lot against Vega, and they were the only team who steamrolled us really hard in practice. So we just knew what's gonna happen, but yet somehow, as I said before, we just overthink, because in my opinion, against that kind of style, you just hold and execute later on.
Yeah, I think that was the point you were making earlier.
Yeah. But you guys went for really execute heavy stuff early before defaulting, so it made it really difficult. You're just going into stacks a lot of the time. But my question is, not having the coach here, right? Not having Nasu here, is that really affecting things? Do you think that's maybe why you guys don't have direction? Is he normally that voice that's telling you what style to play?
Yeah, it's affecting us a lot, because now we have to do some stuff what we didn't do before. Because, for example, in major qualifier, we had game plan against every opponent, which was really clear. Against Optic, it was that we will hit inside before 120, and after that we start faking outside and we go back to B. And it was based on what he prepared for us and so on. And now we don't have anyone to do that, so it's basically we are trying to do it as a team. But obviously it's not that easy, because we have to focus on the game, and that's maybe one of the reasons why we are overthinking against some teams and so on.
As a viewer just watching these games the past few days, you guys just played North on Mirage yesterday, and your T half was much better. Obviously, you put up a bigger score, had a lot more success. I mean, from an outsider, from a viewer perspective, playing North, getting a better score against the better team, and then playing Vega Squadron and really struggling. What are kind of the differences that you feel as you kind of climb the ranks in Counter-Strike, and now that you're competing at the major against the better opposition? What's the biggest difference from a team like North versus a Vega Squadron?
Well, obviously, if you play against North, you know that they're not gonna do stupid stuff. So it's easier to play if you're underdog, because you kind of know how they think and what they want to do, and you know that, for example, SK and Nord, if they play against us, they try to rely really default stuff and just outgrind us with after plans and so on. But when you play against same level team in ranks we, or online matches against lower opponents, they have much more for example, one-way smokes and tricks where you can get one round, and if you play that on LAN and you just win one important round and manufacture the opponent, then it just can happen. So I think if you're underdog, it's somehow easier to play against better teams because they don't do like random stuff.
Okay.
All right, good stuff. It's great to talk to you as ever.